Hi all, I'm Sandhya of 2020 batch from Coimbatore Medical College. Now gonna present the topic Electrocardiogram. When cardiac impulse passes through heart, the current spreads from heart to the adjacent tissues, then to the surface of the body. When electrodes are placed on the skin, it can record the electrical potential generated by the current. This recording is called electrocardiogram. In simple terms, it is the measuring of the electrical activity of the heart. ECG uses galvanometer attached to electrodes to detect the electrical activity. The pointer deflects based on the direction of charge flow. When the positive charges moves towards the positive electrode, there is a positive deflection. But when there is no charge flow, in case of a complete depolarization or when the cardiac cells are at rest, there is a flat straight line. So, when the atrium gets depolarized, the depolarizing signals travels downwards and leftwards. In ventricles, first the septal depolarization occurs. The direction is right and upwards. The apex of ventricle depolarizes and the electrical current is directed downwards. The basal fibers of ventricles, when depolarizes, the current is directed upwards. So, when the electrodes are placed according to lead 2, a negative electrode is placed on the right arm and the positive electrode will be placed on the left leg. When the direction of depolarization is towards the left side, it is a positive wave. Therefore, P wave is a positive wave. But the septal depolarization, the positive charges are directed towards the right side. So, Q wave is a negative wave. Whereas the apex of ventricle depolarizes downwards. So, it is a positive large R wave. Basal fibers of ventricles depolarizes upwards towards the right side. Hence, the S wave is a negative wave. The T wave represents the ventricular repolarization. Repolarization will start from the outer myocardium to the inner myocardium. When a cell repolarizes, the inside of the cell becomes negative. So, in this phase, all the negative charges will move towards the right arm. When negative charges moves towards the negative electrode, a positive deflection is seen. Hence, T wave is formed. There are various configurations of limb leads that can be placed. In case of lead 1, the negative electrode is placed on the right arm and the positive electrode is placed on the left arm. And in lead 2, the negative electrode on right arm and positive electrode on left leg. In lead 3, a negative electrode is placed on the left arm and a positive electrode is placed on the left leg. This triangle is called Ethovan's triangle. The limb leads detect the voltages in vertical plane of the heart. Precordial chest leads are used to record the voltages transmitted in the horizontal plane of the heart. V1 is completely placed at the right side of the heart. Hence, all the deflections seen in V1 electrode is in the negative phases. Cardiac axis determine the direction of heart's electrical activity. The ECG machine is calibrated to move at 300 large squares in 1 minute. So, 1 large square is covered in 0.2 seconds. A P wave occupies half of the large square. Therefore, the P wave time duration is 0.1 seconds. That is 100 milliseconds. Similarly, the PR interval is of 0.2 seconds or 200 milliseconds. The QT interval is of 0.4 seconds or 400 milliseconds. In a normal electrocardiogram, 5 waves are present. The ST segment represents the stage of complete depolarization of ventricles. Thank you.